How you guys doing today? Felonious Bitcoin here. This video is going to be about a couple of different topics. The first one is going to be a touchy one, politics. I don't really have a stance on it, but I have been a constitutionalist my whole life. I believe firmly in the Constitution and the values within it, and that's what this country was founded on. So getting further away from that, I think we run into problems. You know, the further you get away from the Constitution, the more problems you have. And look at what we have today. We have all these executive orders. We have all these bills and laws getting passed behind the scenes that are designed to benefit the top 1%. And you know what? It's just going to make matters that much worse. You know, the economic and social consequences are going to be devastating, to say the least. So, guys, I think it's more important that we stick to the values that this country was founded on and ignore everything else. What we have is all these different people coming on to Fox News, CNBC, and MSNBC, CNN, telling us what we should and shouldn't be doing, wear a mask, social distancing. The governor's basically violating our constitutional rights to impose these rules. And look at the economic consequences that we've had so far. Clearly, these people don't know what the hell they're doing. And if they do, it's reckless. It's not good for the common people. And that's why we need to pay more attention to the Constitution than anything else. Because you know something? What happens if we get so wrapped up in all these executive orders and then we start begging for our own enslavement? That's not a direction I want. I don't think anybody wants to see this country take. We're already going to suffer dire consequences from this lockdown, economically and socially. We're already starting to see that. There's a couple of police out there that have stood up for the Constitution, and what happened to them? They get fired for it. What the hell is that? They took an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. So what does that make the people that fired them? That makes them an enemy to this country, doesn't it? You know, if you really think about it. So my question to you guys is this. What makes Donald Trump and Bill Gates any different from one another? Regardless of whatever they might be telling you on TV, I feel like their intentions are in line with each other. I think at the end of the day, it comes down to a form of population control. And I think we're going to start seeing that in the future when they start opening things back up. We're probably going to see people getting sick. And it won't be because of any virus, I don't think. I think it's going to be more to do with the 5G towers that they put up everywhere, especially around schools. So pay close attention to when they do open these things back up. You know, give it a year or two, and if you start to see multiples of children getting sick in the same school, there's your answer. But you know, what if we get these forced vaccinations? You know, that's another thing that we need to pay attention to. This whole situation is just getting completely out of hand, isn't it? You know, we got the Federal Reserve printing billions of dollars into existence, and you know something else? They've bailed out every big corporation and shut down everybody else. You know, don't you guys see the bias, the monopoly here? You know, they're picking the winners and they're picking the losers in this game, and I think it's a rigged game designed to benefit the people at the very top. And I think that is a very dangerous thing to do, because you know something? There's going to come a time when people are going to say enough is enough, and they're going to start breaking out the pitchforks and guns, and they're going to make a difference. I'll tell you that right now. You know, when you start taking away people's civil liberties to serve your own agendas, you're going to have big problems, you know. Granted, there will be millions of people that die, and you know something? Look at what this lockdown has done. You know, if the president was doing the right thing by the people, do you think he would have just said lock everything down now? You know, or would he have taken a more soft approach, like maintain social distancing, you guys can still go to work? But they weren't going to do that from the get-go, because we all knew that this economy was crashing anyways. We were heading towards negative interest rates, made possible by the Federal Reserve, who said we were in a booming economy. Things couldn't be better. Trump was saying the same bullshit, wasn't he? And now look at where we're at. We got half the country out of work, people lining up for soup kitchens. It's like, this is the perfect time for people to start thinking about what they're going to do next. You know, think about how we can come together, how we can make a difference. That's why I think when John Adams said that when our safety, security, prosperity, and happiness require it, the people have the right to reinstitute government. And we are the people. You know what? We are the people. The people that believe in the Constitution are the ones that need to rebuild this country. These people, these greedy, corporate CEOs need to go. You know what I mean? Because look at the damage they've done. It's quite obvious at this point what they've done, and it's not right. The direction that they're taking us in, it's not a good one. So that's why I think that there's good people out there in this country still that believe in the values that this country was founded upon. I think if we stick to that, we'll be a lot better off. I'd like to know what you guys think down in the comment section if you can. Let everybody know what you guys think, because I think a lot of people can learn something from your ideas about what's really going on here. That's the main reason why I moved out of Massachusetts and down to Texas, because I knew something wasn't right. Things were going to get a lot worse. And so that's why I came down here, because I saw this seems like what this country was founded on right here, the freedoms that this state has, minus what Governor Abbott had put into place for as far as the lockdowns go. But guys, I just think there's so much good we can do in such a bad time. We can make a difference. People just really need to start thinking about what kind of person they are. Are you a good person or are you a bad person? Are you going to make good decisions or are you going to make bad decisions? Bad decisions have led us to this point. So obviously we should be staying away from that. Common sense goes a long way. Just a little bit of common sense goes a long way. And so the Constitution, well written, easy to understand for a layman. It's not complicated. It's not complex. It's straightforward. It gives governments and the people, everybody's on the same page. So why move away from that? I just don't understand the thinking, the mentality in these people that, they try to get one over on everybody else and it's never worked. So why don't they just cut the shit? It doesn't even make sense. But guys, I gotta get out of here. I hope you guys enjoy my content. I hope to hear from you guys. Down in the comment section, let me know what you guys think about everything. I hope you guys are staying safe, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Take care.